Donald Trump has been cleared of inciting a mob to attack the U.S. Capitol, as Republicans protected him following an impeachment trial. The Senate vote of 57 to 43 fell short of the two-thirds majority needed to convict the disgraced former president, the only one to be impeached. After the vote, Trump welcomed his acquittal, repeating his tired claims of a witch hunt and saying that his movement has only just begun. The acquittal was expected after many Republican senators indicated they would not vote to convict the property tycoon, who faced his second impeachment trial in 12 months. Do you think Donald Trump should have been acquitted? Join the conversation in the comments section below. In the vote, 7 of the 50 Senate Republicans joined the chamber's unified Democrats in favoring conviction after the 5-day trial in the same building that was invaded by Trump, who were labeled domestic terrorists, during an extremely violent riot just over a month ago. In a statement afterwards, Trump said the trial was the greatest witch hunt in the history of our country. Trump was charged with incitement of insurrection following the deadly assault on January 6, in which a mob of his supporters, including far-right extremists, white supremacists and conspiracy theorists, clashed with police as they broke into the Capitol building and ransacked. The invasion unfolded shortly after Trump delivered an incendiary speech to the crowd in Washington and encouraged them to march on America's seat of power as lawmakers made Joe Biden's election win. In the months leading up to that moment, Trump had repeatedly made false claims of election fraud in a bid to whip his supporters into a frenzy, and did everything he could to delay and disrupt the transfer of power. Throughout his 4-year term, Trump had incited his fans, courted his white supremacists and far-right groups, and spread misinformation and conspiracy theories. Democrats had hoped to secure a conviction to hold Trump responsible for the siege that left 5 people, including a police officer, dead, and to set the stage for a vote to bar him from ever serving in public office. Given the chance to hold office in the future, they argued, Trump, a Republican, would not hesitate to encourage political violence again. Trump's one and only term ended when Democratic President Biden was sworn in on January 20, so impeachment could not be used to remove him from power. Republicans also saved Trump in the February 5, 2020, vote in his previous impeachment trial, when only one senator from their ranks, Mitt Romney, voted to convict and remove him from office. The drama on the Senate floor unfolded against a backdrop of gaping divisions in a pandemic-weary United States along political, racial, socioeconomic and the trial provided more partisan warfare even as Biden, who defeated Trump at the ballot box on November 3 last year, called for healing and unity after his predecessor's 4 turbulent years in power and a caustic election. Trump, 74, continues to hold a grip on his party with a right-wing populist appeal in America. The wealthy businessman turned politician has considered running for president again in 2024. Had he been convicted, senators could have then voted to bar him from ever holding public office again. Trump is only the 3rd president ever to be impeached by the House of Representatives, a step akin to a criminal indictment, as well as the first to be impeached twice and the first to face an impeachment trial after. But the Senate still has never convicted an impeached president. Democrats forged ahead with impeachment despite knowing it could overshadow critical early weeks of Biden's The House approved a single article of impeachment against Trump on January 13, with 10 Republicans joining the chamber's That vote came a week after the pro-Trump mob stormed the neoclassical domed Capitol, interrupted the formal congressional certification of Biden's victory, clashed with an overwhelmed police force, invaded the hallowed House and Senate chambers, and sent lawmakers into hiding for their